to live back in a bed, meditate, I think I should. No, we ain't friends, got me on.
What's going on, guys? It is Bryce from Fitz Records, and we're back with the weekly series on the channel, New Music Friday. Today is a bombshell, alright? This is the craziest Friday, the craziest New Music Friday of the year thus far, so we're gonna get right into it. Tons of albums, tons of singles to go over. So, right here, the New Music Friday playlist is right here. This is gonna be linked in the description, so if you don't want to miss out on anything, any drop, you will always stay in the loop. This is updated weekly. Throughout the week, if there's any tracks I missed or anything, let me know in the comments and whatnot, and if I see anything, I will add it to the playlist if I'm messing with it, so make sure you check that out. We got 79 songs here this week. It is a lot to go over. So I'm going to kind of go through it, and I'm going to start with albums rather than singles because, you know, it was mainly an album week. You know, albums went crazy this week, you know, for sure. So we're going to go over that. And like I said, you know, I just want to say I'm on the grind, you know what I'm saying? I stayed up till 5 a.m. last night listening to everything, getting the playlist ready, getting literally everything ready for the video. I am at the recording studio right now. It is 10 a.m. It just opened, and I just got here, and I gotta fucking record this video, get the video out, edit it, you know, get it all out, and then I'm taking a road trip to see Jid and Smino tonight. So it is a crazy day, but it's Fitz Records. We are on the grind. Expect a concert review for that soon. Expect a full video on College Park soon for my Logic fans. And speaking of College Park, boom, that is the first album here, College Park. As you can see, I saved the entire album. I took off the singles on here just because, like, if you are a Logic fan or if you have been keeping up with New Music Friday, you've probably heard them a lot. But I'm going to save a lot of my thoughts for my album review analyzation of it. But briefly, holy shit, Logic did it again. Post-retirement Logic is a weapon. He is to be looked out for. This album's great. Only gripe I have is the skits, you know. They're funny, alright, but like after like a listen or two, it's like I'm not really trying to hear that shit again, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I'll get into that in the review and stuff. But I was definitely fucking with this album a lot. Gaithersburg freestyle is so hard. Shimmy with Joey is so hard. If you're not into Logic, I would recommend checking out those two tracks first, and then if you were fucking with those, check out the rest of the track list because it's great. This album is great. This next album here, of course, you know, we had to go over Yeat's new album. It is called Afterlyfe. It's pretty good. It didn't blow me away like Too Alive did when that dropped. Life didn't really blow me away either, but Afterlyfe is cool. Alright, he took off the Talking Ben app feature for some reason. Probably some copyright shit, but that's sad. But I was fucking with it. Towards the end of the album, he was getting a little bit more alternative, a little bit more futuristic, Big Baby Gucci-ish, even on his Little Yachty fucking Tame Impala bag on the very last track. I didn't really enjoy those tracks that much. I'm gonna keep it real. I kind of enjoyed him doing his thing, you know, with the Benny X production on them hard hitters. That's what I was messing with on this album, and as you can see, I saved a lot of tracks on here. It was a 22-track album. It looks like I saved the entire album. I can assure you, I did not. I saved a good amount of it, though. This next album here, Don Toliver's Lovesick Now. This is highly anticipated for years. Finally came out, and I was a little disappointed off first listen, I'm not gonna lie. These are the tracks I saved. I saved about half the album, but you know, I just wasn't blown away like I was. Heaven or Hell is like a classic to me. Life of a Dawn is cool. This one, I'm feeling it's also just cool, but these tracks are good, especially this track with Future and Justin Bieber. It slaps. This track with Tisa Korean is fucking hard, so I'm fucking with those. I would just take it out. It's just, you know, with Don, he can do one thing really well. I think he can do a lot of things really well, but he can do like a main thing really well. And then the rest of it, you know, I don't want to say filler, because listen, all these are first listens. They all are. I'm going to return to all these albums, you know, and add stuff to this playlist. If maybe, remove stuff from the playlist, if maybe. But I wasn't crazy on it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I'm in the minority here. I haven't really seen opinions. Like I said, I've been fucking, like, nocturnal. I just haven't had time. This next album here, Key Glock, Glockoma 2 now. This was hard. I'm not going to pretend like it was as good as Glockoma 1, because that's like a Key Glock classic, in my opinion, my favorite Key Glock album, right next to Yellow Tape. But this one was cool. There was just a lot of songs that were slower on this album, honestly, which is kind of rare for Key Glock. He seems to be going in that direction more lately than just doing these hard slappers. But hey, there are some hard slappers on here. These ones I saved are those hard slappers. 2 for 1 has a crazy beat switch. You know what I'm saying? This was fire. I definitely, if you just want to hear the hard shit, listen to this. I didn't put the singles on here. Dirt and Work, I believe they're called. They were hard too, though. You know what you're getting. If you're listening to a Key Glock album, you know what you're getting yourself into, for sure. So, next here is an EP from Suicide Boys and Shakewell. It's called Shameless Suicide. This shit is hard. Suicide Boys have been going in a more positive, upbeat direction. There are some sinister songs on here too, don't get me wrong, but I like that they can change up their sound, especially with Ruby's voice, the way he sings, the way his vocal inflections are. He can really make these songs sound positive. I am all here for the Suicide Boys positive wavelength, and it's not even like they're rapping out anything super positive. I mean, they are talking about like not being on drugs and stuff, you know, all props to them for that. It's just like the sounds, the instrumentals are crazy on here. They're upbeat instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. I'm loving it. This shit's hard. This next album here came out a little bit earlier this week. It is Skrillex's Don't Get Too Close, and I wasn't really a huge fan of this album. However, there were some cool features on here, and this was rare for me to put a Blade. I got 2 Blade songs right here. I got 2 Blade features right here and a young lead feature. I am not a drainer. I'll have you know, I highly respect Duran Gang and the influence they have on music as a whole. Not even just the rap game, just music as a whole, but not for me. It has not grown on me yet, but these songs were cool. This Kid Cudi song was cool too. Justin Bieber, Don Toliver song was cool too. And the song with Beam, it was cool. That's literally all I gotta say. It's a Skrillex album in 2023 with like rap features. What else is to say other than it's cool? I mean shit. Next little EP I checked out here was BabyTron's Out on Bond. It's hard. It's some BabyTron shit you would imagine. There's like a Plug and B song in here on this last track here. I think it was kind of funny, but I liked all of it. This shit was hard. This shit was funny. I think Out on Bond is a hilarious song. You know, he's just talking about, you know, he literally got out to jail. You can see the cover art, him with his mugshot with Mario photoshopped on it. I don't even understand, but this shit is funny to me. This shit is honestly hilarious to me, and I enjoyed it. Real music, real art right here, okay? Next project I checked out, I know there's so many, but it was XanMan's Snake Me, and XanMan's pretty diverse artist. You know, he can do the singing shit, he can do like that street, you know, from the soul, you know, real like struggle shit. He can sing that shit, or he can rap that hard shit from the streets. He does it both great. I am more of a fan of his rapping shit, which these are the tracks here where he kind of does that. And Wish I Knew, like, listen, I'm not trying to sample snitch, but I don't think anyone important is going to see this who it would matter to. But, you know, he samples Bad Habit on Wish I Knew. It is so good. It is so good. That song is a fucking heater. I would definitely at least check that track out. At least check that track out because it is slapping. The next and the last project I checked out on my long night last night was the god Fahim's Iron Bull. And, you know, I had to get some underground, you know, lyrical shit in here. I had to get some coke rap up in here, you know what I'm saying? Crazy samples on this, crazy samples. You know, we got Mac Homie on here. Year Old Jaruk is on here. This song, Let's Make a Deal, is so hard. It really is. Definitely, I would check this out if you're into, like, Griselda sounding shit, you know. I always gotta include music like this on my New Music Friday playlist because I do really enjoy stuff like this. And I know there's a lot of people out there that watch me that do as well, so check that out. We gonna just get right into the singles right now, and I'm gonna kind of rapid fire these singles. Alright, so, IG. Boom, Pierre Bourne, IG. It is IG Hose re-recorded. It does not sound good as a snippet or the leak, but hey, it's okay. We only begged for it for years and years and years and years. Of course, people were gonna get snippet syndrome. It's all good. It was cool, nothing crazy though. Can't Nobody, featuring DMX by Lil Wayne. This soul sample, it hits you. It hits you. DMX, you know, rest in peace. He went crazy. Of course, Wayne went crazy. One of the greatest rappers alive, still doing it, you know what I'm saying? That shit was hard. We got 50K bookings, Fahim Gonzales, Lancey Foux. I don't know who Fahim Gonzales is, but I do know who Lancey is, and I've been loving Lancey for years, and this is some British rap shit. There's a beat switch in here. Lancey Foux, apparently this is Lil Peep and Lil Tracy. I don't know how I feel about that, but the song's hard, okay? The song is fucking slapping. Next here we got Iris Green featuring Feature by Ghostluveme. I don't know how or where this guy gets his features from. You know, he just had a feature with Uzi on the other New Music Friday, if you were checking into that. But Future snaps, and honestly, I don't mind Ghostluveme's performance on here. I really don't. I didn't like him on the Uzi song, but I like him on this song, actually. This is cool. Next here, we got PERM by Cochise. You know, the Republic of Cochise stands up for this banger. I was messing with the beat, goes hard. Those 808s hit, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking with that. This next song I honestly thought was just kind of funny, but I still think it was good. DDG's way too petty. Obviously, talking about all this drama that's been going on with Chloe Bailey and Ruby Rose. I don't really pay too much attention to that. I don't really care. I just think it's funny that he put out a song basically like calling that shit out. And it kind of goes, so I'm all for that. Next, we got the return of Desiigner. 2-in-1, I say return, but he's still making music. This song is hard. 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 I don't care if it's Desiigner. This song is hard. This song is hard. This song is hard. This song is hard. Speaking of the return of people, we got Tesla by Lil Pump featuring Smokepurrp. I can't believe I'm putting this on this list, but it's hard. You know, real art speaks. Like I said with BabyTron, real art speaks. This is some real art. I was fucking with it. It goes hard. It goes hard. It's better than the other singles Lil Pump's been releasing, and some of those have been nice too. It's definitely better than the singles Smokepurrp has been releasing, because I've not been liking those at all, and I actually like Smokepurrp more than Lil Pump, so that is saying something. Next here we have a really interesting single from Conway the Machine featuring Sauce Walka and Juicy J. It is called Super Bowl. This is really outside of Conway the Machine's comfort zone. Well, I say that, but Conway is like the only member in Griselda, apart from like the recent Boldy James albums, that'll like have like trap instrumentals on his album and kind of use other instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? This is obviously no different. Sauce Walka fucking slid. Best verse on it, Sauce Walka, absolutely crazy. If you're into like that Memphis, any trap shit, if you're Griselda, you know, just check it out. Just check it out. This single is good. One of my favorites of the week. Next we have, I don't know how to say this guy's name, but him and JASIAH have been dropping One Nonly, GHOSTKILLA. It's hard, you know. This guy's kind of screaming, you know, it's a JASIAH feature, it's a JASIAH song, what would you expect? They're both screaming, but it goes hard. That beat is like some fucking, like, I don't even know, it's some techno-core shit, it's hard. I'm fucking with it. Next, speaking of techno, we got Technicolor Love by dreamer Isioma, I guess, and redveil. It is smooth. I really enjoy the mixing on this because it almost drowns the vocals out, but it's like, the song is really the music in the background, but the vocals, it just, it's smooth. This shit is like, it'll put you in a place, all right? This cover art, it'll put you there. I'm telling you, it'll, right there. That's where it's going to put you. This next track here from XO Baby featuring Big Baby Gucci. It's called Can't Escape. It's hard. XO Baby did their thing. Big Baby Gucci had a solid Big Baby Gucci verse about what you expect. I was fucking with that. Next track here, we got Flowers by Toby featuring Mavi. Now, Toby and Mavi, you know their styles. They got that rap from the soul, that emotional fucking heart-wrenching delivery, and they snap. They both snapped. I love this track. The fucking instrumental is just crazy. That sample's crazy in the background, how it builds up at Mavi. Mavi went crazy. Toby did good too, but Mavi went really crazy. This next song here is from Ezra featuring Valet. It's called LV Denim. I love Valet. I think it sounds like whenever he raps, it sounds like he's not even trying. And I love that because it just slaps every time and I don't really understand. Ezra did cool too, but really, I checked it out for Valet, you know what I'm saying? Next here is a bonus to Gaultier, Tana, featuring Trippie Redd, Catch Me Outside. This shit is so nice. This is like super upbeat. It's super positive, you know what I'm saying? It's super high BPM and I was fucking with it. It's a good feeling. It's a very, very good feeling song. You know, I think we all need that at some point. And the last track I checked out this week, Back In by Cut'em Reese. Cut'em Reese is hard. Cut'em Reese is fucking incredible. This track is nothing more, you know, he is just saying, you know, he's back in, you know what I'm saying? This shit's hard. I fuck with Cut'em Reese for sure. That instrumental was kind of like that, like, old, like, sports scoreboard sounding thing, and if you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you went to the YMCA, you know what I'm talking about when you listen to the track, but this shit is hard. Definitely consider checking that out. This playlist will be linked in the description and in the comments down below, so make sure you check it out so you don't miss out on anything, you know what I'm saying? But that's about all I got, you know, stacked ass week. I'm about to go edit this video and go see Jin Smino tonight, so expect a content review for that. But if you enjoyed watching, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any videos, any content, anything like that. Go in the description, follow my TikTok, my Twitter, my Instagram, and check out the new Music Friday playlist. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Can I picture little Bobby, just a young run around with his bands, hammer in his hand,